power, strength, intelligence. The gorilla is the undisputed giant of the jungle, capable of bending trees, shattering branches, and dominating its territory with sheer force. Towering over all other creatures, it exudes an aura of raw power. When it moves, the ground shakes, and when it strikes, nothing stands in its way. The gorilla, with its immense size and powerful arms, is built to dominate. But in the shadows, there lurks a different kind of warrior, small in size, yet fearless beyond reason. The honey badger, nature's most relentless fighter. It fears no predator, not even lions or leopards. It attacks with a tenacity that is unmatched, never backing down, never retreating. Despite its small stature, the honey badger's ferocity and cunning make it a true force to be reckoned with. What happens when these two forces collide? The unstoppable power of the gorilla facing the relentless fury of the honey badger. Can raw strength crush the unbreakable spirit of the honey badger? Or does the fearlessness of the badger overpower the might of the gorilla? This is a battle where survival, dominance, and instinct come into play. This is a clash of legends. The gorilla, the largest of the primates, is a symbol of raw power and intelligence. With a muscular body built for strength, it can easily overpower anything in its path. A full-grown silverback can weigh up to 400 pounds of pure muscle, and its arms are strong enough to lift almost 1,800 pounds. Its bite force is also incredibly powerful, around 1,300 psi, capable of crushing through bone. But despite its intimidating presence, the gorilla is not a mindless brute. It is highly intelligent, with the ability to solve complex problems, use tools, and communicate through various vocalizations and gestures. In the wild, it commands respect, not through sheer aggression, but through its size, strength, and the strategic intelligence that guides its every move. On the other hand, the honey badger is known for its pure fearlessness. Small in stature, averaging just around 24 inches long and weighing up to 30 pounds, it seems like an unlikely contender against a creature as massive as a gorilla. But size has never been a factor in the honey badger's world. This animal is notorious for its relentless aggression and its ability to take on animals far larger than itself. With sharp claws and a thick, tough hide that can withstand bites and stings from venomous snakes and insects, the honey badger's resilience is unmatched. It is often seen charging at predators much larger than itself, not backing down even in the face of death. Its incredible pain tolerance and fearless nature make it a formidable opponent. The honey badger's true weapon, however, is its fearlessness. It doesn't hesitate. It strikes first and strikes hard, knowing no boundaries in the pursuit of survival. In a fight, the gorilla's size and strength give it an obvious advantage. Its overwhelming power could quickly incapacitate most animals. But the honey badger's aggression and tenacity should not be underestimated. While the gorilla may overpower many creatures with a single swipe of its massive arm, the honey badger's ability to endure pain and fight back ferociously would make it a persistent threat. It is not the kind of animal to simply give up when faced with a larger opponent, and that's where the true test lies. Can the gorilla's brute strength overcome the honey badger's relentless drive? Or will the honey badger's fearlessness prove to be the key to survival? Imagine this. A honey badger, with its sharp claws and relentless determination, enters the territory of a gorilla. The gorilla, towering and powerful, sees the intruder and stands its ground. It thunders a loud chest beat, a warning to the honey badger that it is not welcome. The mighty silverback roars, showcasing its dominance and trying to intimidate the smaller creature. But the honey badger doesn't flinch. Instead, it crouches low, eyes locked on the gorilla. Despite the enormous difference in size, the honey badger is unfazed. It's not here to back down. It charges forward, swift and fearless, lunging directly at the gorilla's legs, aiming to scratch and bite. The gorilla, with its long, powerful arms, swings to knock the honey badger away. But the badger is quick, ducking and weaving, not giving up its position. The gorilla's strength is undeniable. It tries to grab the honey badger with its massive hands, but the badger's agility and flexibility make it difficult to capture. The honey badger, not backing down, sinks its teeth into the gorilla's arm, latching on with relentless force. The gorilla grunts in surprise and pain, but it's not done. With a quick movement, it shakes the badger off, sending it tumbling across the ground. The badger doesn't retreat, though. It gets back up immediately, charging again, its small body moving with lightning speed. It knows it can't match the gorilla's strength, but it doesn't need to. It relies on its speed, endurance, and the element of surprise to stay in the fight. Meanwhile, the gorilla, frustrated by the persistent attacks, uses its raw strength to try and overpower the badger. But every time it strikes, the badger is already out of the way, always returning to challenge again. This is the essence of the battle, the gorilla's massive strength against the honey badger's relentless will. The gorilla's power could easily end the fight with a single powerful blow, but the honey badger, despite being smaller and weaker, has an unyielding determination that pushes it forward. It's clear that if the gorilla doesn't end the fight quickly, the honey badger's endurance and fearlessness could cause serious problems. The question remains, who will come out on top when strength is met with unshakable resolve? In this battle, the gorilla's size and strength give it a significant edge. With its massive arms, crushing bite force, and unmatched power, it could end the fight in an instant if it lands a solid hit. The gorilla's overwhelming force can break bones, toss large animals aside, and send most creatures running in fear. If the gorilla manages to land a punch or grab the honey badger, it's likely game over. The badger's small size and lack of physical strength would make it hard to withstand a direct hit. A single swipe of the gorilla's powerful arms could send it flying, leaving it unable to continue the fight. But the honey badger isn't one to give up so easily. It thrives on its fearlessness, toughness, and unyielding spirit. Even if the gorilla manages to inflict some damage, the honey badger has an impressive tolerance for pain. It can take bites from venomous snakes and continue fighting. It can endure harsh conditions, and it can survive attacks that would down most other animals. The badger's quickness and ability to get back on its feet, combined with its aggressive nature, would keep the gorilla on edge. However, as the fight progresses, the gorilla's size and power could become overwhelming. If the honey badger doesn't find an opening to attack quickly or catch the gorilla off guard, the gorilla's raw strength would eventually dominate. A gorilla's massive hands could easily grab the badger, and its powerful bite could crush the badger's skull in an instant. Despite the honey badger's resilience, its small frame makes it vulnerable to the gorilla's lethal force. In the end, while the honey badger's persistence would certainly give the gorilla a run for its money, the gorilla's sheer size, strength, and dominance would likely win out. The badger's best chance is to wear the gorilla down with its tenacity. But unless it can land a surprise attack or outmaneuver the gorilla long enough, the gorilla's power is simply too much to overcome. In most situations, the gorilla would emerge victorious, but the honey badger would never go down without a fight. So, who would win in this epic battle? The gorilla, with its immense size, strength, and intelligence, or the honey badger, known for its fierce determination and fearlessness? In most scenarios, the gorilla would likely dominate. Its raw power is simply unmatched in the animal kingdom. One powerful swing of its arms could incapacitate the honey badger, and its bite force would easily crush the smaller animal. A single solid hit from the gorilla would probably end the fight, especially if it manages to catch the honey badger in one of its massive hands. The gorilla's ability to overpower its opponent, combined with its strategic intelligence, gives it a clear advantage in most physical confrontations. But that's not to say the honey badger doesn't have a chance. The badger's relentlessness and fearlessness make it a formidable adversary, even against an opponent much larger and stronger than itself. It's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog. The honey badger would continue to attack and defend with everything it has, never giving up, always looking for an opening to strike. Its ability to endure pain and fight through injuries is a major asset, and it could potentially wear the gorilla down over time if the battle stretches on long enough. However, the longer the fight lasts, the more likely the gorilla is to win. While the honey badger could land a few bites or scratches, the gorilla's strength and endurance would eventually wear the badger out. Unless the badger finds a way to surprise the gorilla or exploit a weakness, the silverback's overwhelming force would be too much for the small, fierce animal to handle. In the end, it's clear. While the honey badger would never back down and would fight with everything it has, the gorilla's sheer size and strength would likely secure the win. But one thing is certain, the honey badger would never go down without a fight. The gorilla may be the unstoppable force, but the honey badger proves that even the fiercest warriors can have an unbreakable spirit. Now that we've seen these two incredible animals go head-to-head, let's dive into some fun facts about the gorilla and the honey badger that might surprise you. Did you know that gorillas are primarily herbivores? Despite their massive size and strength, they mostly eat plants like leaves, stems, and fruit. They're gentle giants who live in tight-knit family groups, and their social structures are incredibly important. Gorillas are also highly intelligent. They can use tools, communicate using gestures, and even show emotional depth similar to humans. The silverback gorilla, the leader of the group, isn't just a powerhouse. He's a protector and a guide for his family. And then there's the honey badger, an animal that seems to be made of pure toughness. This small creature, despite its size, is known for taking on creatures like snakes, lions, and even leopards. It's one of the few animals that can withstand venom from some of the deadliest snakes, like cobras. It doesn't just survive, it thrives in dangerous situations. Its thick, loose skin makes it incredibly hard to grab, and its aggression is matched only by its ability to survive in the harshest conditions. A honey badger will even go after the honey in beehives, fearless of the stings that follow. Truly, it's a warrior at heart. Now, it's time for you to decide. After watching this battle unfold, we want to know, who do you think would win in a fight between a gorilla and a honey badger? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Would you choose the strength of a gorilla or the fearlessness of a honey badger? Let us know. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more epic animal battles, facts, and more. We've got plenty more incredible showdowns coming your way. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for our next wild adventure.